Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Sorry about this, some pollen got me or something out here. Alright, so today I'm going to go over these invisible cabinet latch locks. And this is the company Benny Bradley's. Got a cute little picture of like a monkey on here. I'm not really sure the monkey has to do with anything, but it's a cute picture. Alright, on the top here we have, it's a different language actually. I can't read that. All right, going over here to my language. Invisible design, easy for adults to open, secure against kids, easy adhesive installation, no need for drilling or tools. All right, got a little picture of a kid here getting into stuff. All right, so first thing, as far as why I got these, I should get a pair of scissors here so I open this bag while I talk, or open this box. So the reason I got this, I did not get this safety seal here. I did not get this for a child. I actually got this for one of my older dogs we have in our house. I want to say he's 15 plus years old right now. He's a little grouchy old dachshund, and he learned recently, he hasn't done this before, just kind of a recent thing he discovered. He learned how to open up our cabinet with his little old pointy nose in there. He kind of gets his nose in there, wedges our cabinet open, and he gets in there and starts pulling our trash out. I mean, and he's old. He's never done this before. It's something he just recently started doing. So I guess it took him a long time to figure it out. But now that he's figured it out, it's kind of a massive pain. Anytime we leave the house anymore, even if I leave the room, it seems like he'll go there and start messing around. If there's nothing in the trash can, he'll leave it alone. But, if there's any raw meat in there, anything he thinks is going to be tasty, he'll open up the cabinet, pull the trash can out, and literally just start pulling our trash out all over the house. So it's not a pleasant thing. I try to be more aware. Just whenever I leave the room, I take the trash can out, put it on top of the counter, which is kind of dirty. But at some point I realize I'm kind of fighting a losing battle. So this is our next step here. This is what we're trying out now to try to keep his old little butt from getting in there and getting into stuff. So let's see what we got here. Hopefully this will work for us. All right, so opening this up, let me change this angle here so you can kind of see what I'm seeing. This is what it looks like when we open it up. We have a little cool scan me thing that's on a lot of products nowadays. Let's see, stop. Please read the instructions fully before attempting installation. We know you can't wait to baby-proof, or my situation, dog-proof your cabinets using our product. But our safety locks effectiveness depends strongly on proper installation, done right on the very first try. The adhesive surface on our product is only meant for one-time use on a clean and dry surface. Please take the time to read and follow the print instructions or scan the QR code, I guess that's the QR code, on the right side of the message, yeah, there it is, to see our video guides to plan and prepare for your installation. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, and so on. Video instructions, blah, blah, blah. All right, so got plenty of instructions on there. Scan everything, learn how to do this stuff correctly. All right. Got some birds flying around me here. Make sure that I go to swing down and grab one of my chihuahuas. All right, so here's the instructions. So we have here, again, I don't want to read too much into this here. Clean the surface. If there's no cross beam. All right, so that's nice. They do have a couple options, because this is my kind of concern. The cabinet that I'm putting this in, it didn't look 100% like the picture I saw on the buy page, what do we call it here, the product page. It didn't look 100% like it, so I was a little bit concerned that I may run into issues. But they are kind of given here some different options on how to secure this. So they're telling you here basically to measure everything, make sure everything's lining up. Again, I don't want to spend all day looking at this here. But let's see. Oh, here's something good. Peel the tape off the catch or stick it to the marked spots. Again, they had right here kind of marking the spot you're going to put it on. Press and hold 10 seconds. Repeat this for the latch. This is the important part. For best results, leave the products unused for 8 hours to allow the adhesive to fully settle and cure. So that's definitely important. Leave that alone for 8 hours. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we have this all one piece. This is kind of how it came here. Looks like this should be 2 pieces. Oh, okay. I was trying to pull this thing apart. I was trying to break it. So that's going down. So not really sure why. Again, I haven't read the instruction yet. But see how that was lined up right here? I was actually trying to pull this out. I thought that was 2 pieces, but that's just going to be one of them. That's a pretty good size latch. I mean, you can see kind of comparison to my hand. That's pretty good size. And I do like that because, again, on the cabinet I'm using, it didn't have all the walls and everything in there the way the product page looked. So I was a little bit concerned that it wouldn't line up. But being such a huge latch, I think that's definitely going to be helpful. So here's the other side of it. There's the sticker part on the bottom, or I guess the bottom where you're putting it to your cabinet. There's a little hook right there. So it looks like this is going to line up with that right there. All right, so I think is that right? Does that make sense? Let me look at that picture real quick here. Yeah, all right, so we have one of the pictures they got in is, it looks like they're going to put this part here on the door, like on the inside of the door, the part that's going to be swinging in and out. And this part here is going to be mounted inside the cabinet. So as far as opening it and shutting it, I guess that's where this would come in. So if this was on the inside of the cabinet, at least on their picture, this is going to be on the top. So it's going to be top right here. And then this part here is going to be in the door. So whenever you go to shut it, it's going to hit right here. And the spring on this part here should allow that to kind of push. I'm just going to try to push it and see if I can do it here. All right. Yeah, I'm not really able to push that. So I guess you do have to go over here and push this down to get it in. And then once you shut the door, you're going to release this. And that spring should pop up and kind of hook in there. So I'm thinking that's what's happening. That's what's going to look like there. So whenever your door is shut, that's kind of what's happening. It can't open. So if your kid's pulling it, or in my case, a dog's trying to pull it open, this should kind of latch right there. And then whenever an adult human being is ready to open it, you get the door open. It's probably going to sit like this. So whenever you open the door, you're going to open it up like that. And then when it hooks or latches, put your adult finger in there, push this down, it pops out. So it does look like it's going to take a little bit of measurement in here. I see why they were saying kind of one time and be done with it, because it sounded like these little stickers here, once you put those in, it's pretty much done. It's not really going to be coming off anymore. But I mean, it definitely does look like it's going to do the trick. And I mean, it does seem like a pretty good quality, because, well, speak of the devil there's the dogs kind of get loud and get into mischief. Maybe they think they're getting to the cabinet now. But this is the part that's kind of mounting to the cabinet. Again, that seems like a pretty thick plastic right here. So I think that's going to hold up pretty well. And again, over here, this is a pretty good size hook. So I think that should definitely kind of make up for any type of like user error. Like if you don't get this put in there just perfect, like if everything doesn't line up. I think being such a large hook, it should definitely help. And you see here all this kind of spring-loaded material, or spring-loaded plastic. Again, that does seem like a pretty good spring. And again, in the beginning of the video, I was literally trying to pull this thing apart. I was basically trying to break it without knowing I was trying to break it. But it does seem like a pretty durable stuff, so I think this should definitely do the job. So far, so good. I mean, it seems like a pretty good quality stuff. You know, it seems like it's got a pretty good little design to it. So yeah. So I mean, so far, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I haven't tried it out yet, but so far, it looks pretty good. So there you go, guys. I hope somebody out there got something from this video. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.